Danny from Archive, and I write songs, produce, and tamper with keyboards on stage. I don't see Archive as a sound. I see it as something that runs through all the albums and everything we've worked on. And a lot of people who come and go around it, band members and musicians. But it's the overall sound that keeps it going is to me, what Archive is. It was a very slow build with Archive, and that's what I think it's made it very solid and very strong in musically and sort of fan base wise. I think it's, you know, it's great because we've never been a big band. We just kind of just nicely grows, you know. We grow with it musically. Hip hop was my first love of music. I started with sampling drums, you know, like most of the hip hop bands did, you know, experimenting more with sounds and stuff on vinyl, and because you can do amazing things with it by not even necessarily sampling a whole sort of drum loop, just sampling bizarre sounds and just, you know, not even turning the turntable on and messing around. It just, I find it really exciting, and I think it's kind of a big part of the Archive sound, that the oddness of all of that. I met Darius in a studio in Brixton when 20 years ago. I was 20, and where I was working with a guy called Christian from Genocide 2, and we were doing a track called Sirens of Acre Lane, and we were just working in the studio, and this odd-looking bloke with a old college scarf came in and broken glasses, and he had to put on long hair at the time, and then he just got in and he started messing around playing the drums and stuff, and you know, in the other room of the studio, and we got talking and hanging out, and then next thing we were in the studio recording the A side of that track, which is Narrow Mind, which is a great tune. I still don't see it as real half the time. I think I kind of still can't believe that that's me on stage today, and they're all here to see us. You just get right into it, really, sort of like you get into your own world. And half the time you forget there's anyone out there watching. At certain times you just can focus on the band, especially if it's a nice sort of smaller stage. You can just kind of, you feel really in there, really part of it. And yeah, you just have it, really. Just have a good time. Touring is a fascinating thing, to go out and have thousands of people singing your lyrics when you've sat in a little basement writing them, or sat in your kitchen writing them, and then you go out and people are actually, you know, singing away and like what you do. It's nothing more satisfying, really. Best job in the world. I get my inspiration from many places, but I'm a very big people watcher. I spend most of my time sat in bars watching people, sort of sitting on my own and with a book and a pad and just like watching the world go by, because I find people very inspiring in general. I find, for me, I just find the darker side of life and my own sort of emotions of what I go through, I just find it a hell of a lot easier to write about. I hope it's just a kind of a bit of just emotion, really. I hope we get people coming up and saying to us, there's certain songs that have got them through the hardest times they've ever had and things like this, and I find that it's pretty incredible the experience that people do go through. But I think Archive's very honest. I think lyrically we're a very honest band. We don't try and be clever or anything. It's like, we write about the way we feel about anything, and I think that's, for me, is why our fans really seem to understand it. Whether from whatever country they're from, they all seem to get their heads around it, and it means something to them. I think that's really important.